All right, what is up, guys? It is Uncle Bob, and welcome to the channel. Welcome back. We are back in the cover of night to watch a little bit of One Piece together. Like the title says, this is a watch along. This is not a reaction, so if you are expecting to see video on the screen or audio in your ears, look elsewhere. That is not what we're doing. This is a far more of a low tier variety. So this is for, let's face it, even though it's going seasonal now, One Piece is still an incredibly long show, and sometimes you just need a friend. That's all you need. Sometimes you just need a buddy, you need a pal. So that's what we're here to do. We are here to watch it together, and today is episode 335. And it is a filler episode. So, that might not interest some people, but other than the come on, can I pause it once it starts? Yeah. Other than some of the crossover episodes, I'm gonna be watching every single episode. I'm not gonna be skipping any. Filler, not filler, doesn't matter to me. If it's in general, other than those special three, outside of that, if it's a number, I'm watching it. So I'm going to be watching all of them. I'm going to be watching the, I believe they're called like the Bardo specials, way later in the show. Cause I've noticed that, there's like extra episodes that are not formally numbered, but those exist. There's the, what's it called? There's the fan letter episode, which I'll watch when it came out, which is after, I think, 11/22. And I remember that because I'm very OCD with certain things, and I remember them when I really don't need to. But I'm also going to be doing eventually, when it gets there, the redux of Fishman Island. I'm going to be doing everything. Also, to be fair, that is kind of just a way to extend the life of the show, especially because it's going seasonal. I'm going to need every chance I get to extend that time. Because, listen, if I get to the end and I eventually have to do it seasonal and do it live with everyone else, I will. That would probably be cool. But I started this show 18 years after I found out about it, specifically to avoid that. So we'll see. Long intro, nonsense, didn't need to be that long. But yeah, we're here for 11:35, and last time I believe Luffy was starting to fight the mob boss that had stolen their flag. And didn't I didn't all of the I believe all of the flags, like, kind of like the building exploded or blew up or something, and all the flags ended up scattering. I don't really super remember what happened. I don't know why the last episode evades me. But I do remember Luffy was mainly fighting the big boss, the Don, in the last episode. And yeah, because he can make himself really hot. It wasn't working. Luffy couldn't even, like, as soon as he would just try to punch him, his fist would start burning. So he wasn't even able to do any damage. So then I think he grabbed a piece of iceberg and put it in between the two of them and Gum Gum Bazooka the hell out of the both of them. Or both the, I wanted to say iceberg, but the ice chunk and the Don. So they were getting spicy. And it's just funny that the rest of the crew, like, their whole mission is to gaslight Luffy into being like, oh no, see, we had your flag the whole time. They never stole it. They said they stole it, but we had it the whole time. I don't know what they're talking about, boss. Because they're just trying to avoid, like, Luffy scolding them like an annoyed supervisor. So, which is kind of cute. Like, I do like a low stakes where it's like, that's the whole thing that the rest of the crew wants. All they want is for their boss. Because, whether Luffy doesn't act like it, but, like, in regards to this, like their flag getting stolen, that is going to be something that your captain is going to chastise you about. And obviously, Luffy's chastising is going to be very Luffy-fied. But that's still, like, who wants to be scolded by their boss? Even when your boss is cool. Nobody likes that shit. So, yeah, it is, it has actually been a lot of fun, but I have been infamous anytime there has been a filler episode for saying that, like, listen, I love filler. I love it. I am ashamed that it gets such a bad rap. I'm not going to lie. I feel like Naruto is kind of to blame for that because they did their filler in general at the worst and most inopportune times. But, One Piece filler has been pretty good so far. I don't think it's Dragon Ball good, but I mean it's certainly better than Bleach's filler. I mean Bleach's like because I almost have to watch all the filler. Like it's just the way that I am. It's why of all the big like old school 2000s animes, I know Dragon Ball, that's only an American thing. Everywhere else it was 80s and 90s, in Japan. But uh at least growing up in America, like I've been able to watch all of Dragon Ball, filler and all. I've been able to watch all of Naruto and Shippuden, filler and all. Haven't gotten to Boruto yet, but I'll get there eventually. I will. I know I will. But eventually. And One Piece here. I'm going through all of it. Last time I tried watching through Bleach, I remember after the Byakuya Kuchiki fight, after they rescued Rukia at the beginning of the show, basically. As soon as they got to the next filler arc, bro, I was tuned out. I just could not watch it. It was terrible. Now, maybe Bleach isn't as bad as I remember with their filler, but like, if you can't get me to enjoy your show when like we're just having day in the life, listen, you got something wrong. Because I like small stuff like that. I don't know if I'd like day in the life, like actual anime series, but like for mini arcs in between big events, bro, can't go wrong with it. Fuck what people say. Some people don't understand what's good. But, alright, let's get it started. Let me get to the end of the Funimation toy animation logos and shit. Yeah, but at very least, like, if somebody skips Naruto or One Piece filler, I do at least get it. If you are somebody out there and you're watching Dragon Ball and you skip the filler, bro, you are whack. And that means those people who are fucking those weirdo DBZ Kai watchers. Like, listen, I'm not talking any disrespect on any of the artists who worked on it. This is purely for the fans. You got to watch the original. Like, I get it. Like, oh, we want something that's more close to the manga. Bro, it's Dragon Ball. Come on. Like, some of the filler episodes or some of them, like, are just as iconic as the canon. Like, I've always used this example. There's an episode where Gohan has like a little robot friend that he meets in a cave when he's supposed to be training with Piccolo and he's just surviving. And it's this filler episode where he's at this point still a scared little kid. And he's got like this robot, and this robot ends up sacrificing itself to get Gohan out. And the robot was kind of just an asshole the whole episode, but it kind of warms up to him and it kind of like helps him out. And then it gets buried or something, and then like Gohan comes out of that like, upset and crying, but like he walks away with a little puff out of his chest. So it's like, some of those episodes, as dumb as they are they're just iconic. Gohan running away with those like group of orphans in that one episode, like, bro, iconic. Like, Dragon Ball filler is just that. But we're not here for Dragon Ball. We're here for One Piece. 3, 2, 1, start. Ba ba da ba da ba da ba da ba da ba 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 da ba da bam. Yeah. Woo! Perfectly legal in the state of Illinois. Don't do what your Uncle Bob does. Don't be a degenerate. Da 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 da. Yeah, yeah. To the west, to the east. I'm actually facing the wrong way. I'm used to being parked in the street. I would have pointed from the west to the east. I actually pointed north and south. Usually I'm parked facing that way, so west is actually that way. East is that way. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-bum. Well, famed Howard. Gotta do it. Every time. Okay. I'm not used to actually having these lights on. Ah! My treasure, if you want it, you can have it. Woo! Dai Kaizoku Jidai. Hot powers to the max. 10,000 degrees. We'll be waiting in the new world, parting with the courageous pirates. These goofy-ass pirates. So, it sounds like this is finally the end of this filler arc. Which means Thriller Bark is probably starting soon. Mugiwara! No. You are in second gear already, though. Oh, so he basically did the same kind of deal. Using the heat that his body produces to expel himself forwards. Damn, it's something 10,000 degrees, too. That is whack. A jet whip was a pretty good move to use. Something that you can just kind of let him continue his motion. Yeah, I imagine he'll be just fine in the magma. The fucking rubber band noise. Yeah, unfortunately, lava seems to be not a problem for this guy. He's got that built-in Goron suit. The Goron know me. The way Usopp's voice said when he said one of those lines, you could hear the way the echo was reverberating in the booth. Oh, the little girl had one of the birds get it for him. I don't remember her name already. I already forget it. So where's these Phoenix losers' thing? The little girl's sweet. My roommate with his loud ass dogs. Phoenix Kaisergoda. Fuck out of here. Fighting these demonic penguins. Oh, thumb's killing me. Are they going to save the Straw Hat ship? Oh, Frankie's in the sub. Nope. I feel like trying to shoot penguins in the water is not the most efficient penguin fighting technique and setup. Oh, damn. Good on you, Nami. Making him a little magma island. Well, dried magma. You know what I mean. Cooled magma. I mean, I guess that's the same thing. And he gets to just pick people. I mean, he basically does what Smoker kind of was doing at, what's it called? No, not Laugh Tale. I know what Laugh Tale is. No. Um, Mocktown. Uh-oh, that hat's coming on. I like how everybody, even in filler arcs, just doesn't take Luffy very seriously. I can't wait till he does reach a position in the world where, like, when he comes around, like, people have the reaction that people did when Shanks and Whitebeard were meeting up, where everybody was freaking out in the government. I want that to be happening with Luffy. All right, what's he gonna do to do this? Kaboom! Seems a little filler no jutsu with him just being able to overpower it. Maybe he just called it 1,000,000 degrees and it was just a regular bazooka. Just with some vocal flair. Bung. Oh, they didn't hear. They're trying not to call attention. Pretend this never happened. Setting Usopp the fuck flying. He better land on. He fucking sword beamed his ass to the ship. Why? They did it. All right, who's gonna spill it? Who's gonna fuck it up? Who's gonna fuck it up? I don't know if they were about to do a Gurren Lagann thing and make the kid the fucking captain with the way he was the only one who didn't stop being a fucking pussy. Yeah, I mean, and they had just clearly lost. That's almost sounded like Keaton from fucking Gurren Lagann, speaking of which. See, the 3D ship looks nice, especially when it doesn't, it broke the heart. So sad. Because it's in the scenes so little, it doesn't use a whole lot of budget. So it gets to look good every time. Spousal abuse. Now you have to live on your ship. Your whole house got wrecked. He gets to like keep his enterprise and do all the shit that he's been doing. Bro, it's a good thing you're a filler character. Do not ever try to fight. If you got taken out originally by this family, you're fucked. Fucky wuckied. And there we go. All right. Filler arc done. Filler arc done. I do not want to see any of the next thing. Because who knows? It could be a whole nother filler arc for all that I know. Who knows? But it's fine. I enjoyed that one. It was just fun. I like how the whole, the crew's whole mission was just to gaslight Luffy into thinking that they never lost their flag in the first place. Fucking gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss, I guess. Whatever the fuck. That's awesome. Till next time, guys. Peace.